Hello viewers, welcome to UNC Digital class. In today's class, I am going to discuss about binary search tree. Binary search tree is a binary tree. The data are stored according to the rule and regulations of binary search tree. That means in the left subtree of binary search tree, the data those are stored in the node of the left subtree that must be less from its node's key values. And similarly, in the right subtree node, these are contain the keys, those are greater from the node's key values. Okay, let's see binary search tree. So, binary search tree is a binary tree data structure in which is a node based binary tree data structure which has some properties, that is the left subtree of the node contain only nodes with keys lesser than the node's key. You can see this is the example, this is the node and this is the left subtree and this is the right subtree. You can see the left subtree key value, that is 3, which is lesser than the node key values, that is 3 is less than 8. And similarly, the second rule or second properties is that the right subtree of a node contain only node with keys greater than its node's key. This is the right subtree and the node's key value is 8, but the right subtree node's key is greater from its node's key. That is the node contain 8 and the right subtree node contain 10. So, this is the properties of forming binary search tree, and based on this rule we can form a binary subtree or we can create a binary search tree. And you can also remember one thing, that in the left and right subtree each must also be a binary search tree. You can see all the nodes those are formed in the left subtree, they follow the binary search tree properties. That means you can see here 3 is the root node and its left child node contain less key value and its right child node contains 6, 4, 7, those are greater from its node's key, that is 3. Similarly, here 6 is the node and its left subtree contain less value from the node's key, that is 4, and the right subtree contain greater value from its node, that is 7. Similarly, in case of right subtree, you can see all the node keys, that is 10, 14 and 13 are greater from its node's key, that is 8. And in the same process, we can form the binary search tree in the right subtree of the node, that is 10 is the root node and its right subtree contain 14, which is greater from 10, and similarly here 14 is the root node and the 13 which is present at the left subtree of the node, which is less from the 14. And based on this principle, we can create a binary search tree. We can also insert a node or keys in the binary search tree. We can delete the binary search tree, but always we will based on this rule or principle. So, first we will be know about what are the advantages of using binary search tree. Sorting became very efficient in binary search tree since we get a hint at each step about which subtree contain the desired element. As we have already discussed about that, the left subtree contain less value from its node's key and the right subtree contain greater value from its node's key. So, sorting became very efficient because which specifies that which subtree contain the desired element. Then second advantage of binary search tree is that consider as efficient data structure in compared to array and linked list, because in sorting process it removes half subtree at every step, because when we search a particular element we first compare with the root node. If that value is less from the root node keys, then we will be searched for the left subtree, and at the same time we will be discard the searching from right subtree, because this is based on the principle of binary search tree, that is left subtree contain less value from node and right subtree contain greater value from the node. That is why we discard the right subtree if the searching element is less from the node key value. Searching for an element in binary search tree takes order of, that is log n base 2 times, and in worst cases the time it takes to search an element, that is order of n. And the third advantage is it also speed up the insertion and deletion operation as compared to that in array and linked list. So these are the advantage of using binary search tree. Next we will be see how we can create a binary search tree. So for creating a binary search tree, we have the following data elements, that is 43, 10, 79, 90, 12, 54, 11, 9 and 50. So as 43 is our first element, so first we will be insert 43 into the tree as the root node of the tree, and next we will be read the next element, and if it is less than the root node, then it will be inserted at the left subtree of the tree, and if it is greater from the root node, then it will be inserted at the right subtree of the node. Okay, the process of creating binary search tree we will be follow the following steps. So first element is 43. So as it is the first element, so it will be inserted at the root. So in our root node 43 is the one key, then next element is 10. So next we will be comparing step 2 that 10 is greater from the 43 or less. As we know that 10 is less from the 43, so we will be insert 10 at the left subtree of the node, that is 43. So you can see here 10 is inserted at the left node of the 43, and the next element is 79. Again 79 will compare with 43. So as 79 is greater from 43, so it will be inserted at the right subtree of the node 43. So you can see here at the left side 10 is inserted and at the right side 79 is inserted, and then again the next element is 90. So first compare 90 with root. So as it is greater from root, so we will be insert with in the right subtree. So again in the right subtree we have another node, that is 79. Again we will be compare 90 with 79. So 90 is greater from 79. That's why 90 is inserted at the right subtree of this 79 node. Okay, and the next element is 17. Next element is 12. So first compare 12 with root. As 12 is less from 43, so it will be inserted at the left subtree of the node 43, and again we will get another node, that is 10. Again 12 compare with 10. So as it is greater from 10, so it will be inserted at the right node of the node 10. But as it is less from 43, so it will be inserted at the left right node of the 43. Okay. Then next node is our 54. Again 54 is compared with 43. As 54 is greater from 43, so we will be inserted 54 at the right subtree of the node 43. Again we will compare with 54 with 79. So as it is less from 79, so it will be inserted at the left node of the 79 node. Then next we will be insert the node or element 11. That is 11 is first compared with 43. As it is less from 43, so it will again go for the left subtree. Again 11 compare with 10. As it is greater from 10, it will go for the right subtree. As again we will get another node, that is 12. So again 11 compare with 12. As it is less from 12, so it will be inserted at the left node of the 12th node. Okay, and the next element is 9. So then 9 is compared with 43. As 9 is less from 43, so it will be inserted at the left subtree. Again it will be compared with 10, and as it is less from the 10, so it will be inserted at the left node of the node 10. Okay, and the last element, that is 50, which is again compared with 43. As 50 is greater from 43, so it will be inserted at the right subtree of the 43. 50 again compared with 79, so it is less from 79 and it will be inserted at the left subtree, and again it will be compared with 54. As it is less from 54, so it will be inserted as the left node of the node 54. But as it is greater from 43, so it will be inserted at the right subtree left node of the node 43. So in this way we can form the binary search tree by using different data elements. Next we will be see what are the different operations we can perform over a binary search tree. We can perform 3 different operations over binary search tree, that is searching an element in BST, inserting a new element in BST, and we can also delete an element from BST. So searching in BST means what? We will finding the location of some specific element in binary search tree, and insertion means adding a new element to binary search tree at an appropriate location so that the property of BST do not be violated. That is, the left subtree contain less value from its root node and the right subtree contain greater value from its root node. And then same process in case of deletion, the deleting some specific node from a binary search tree. However, there can be various cases in deletion depending upon the number of children and the node hub. Okay, we will be see details about the searching and insertion operation and deletion operation in BST. So first we will be see the searching operations, that is, whenever an element is to be searched, the starting searching from the root node. That means when we go for the searching operations and when we search a particular element, we will start search operation from the root node of the tree. Okay. Then if the data is less than the k value, the search element is in the left subtree. That means the element which is to be searched, that will be first compared with the root node. If that element is less from the root node key, then the search is go for the left subtree, and otherwise if the search element in the right subtree, that means that element is greater from the root keys, then it will go for the right subtrees. Okay, in this way we can perform the search operation. Let's see one example. Suppose we want to search the element 7. Okay, so first we will be compare 7 with the root node. As 7 is less from 8, then we will go for searching process, that is the left subtree of the node 8. So 7 is again compared with the next root node of the subtree, that is 3. So as it is greater from 3, then it will be go for the right subtree of the node 3. Again 7 compared with 6, as it is greater, then again we will go for the right subtree of the node 6. And here you can see we get our searching element, that is 7, which is present at the right subtree of the node 6. Okay, in this way we can proceed the searching operations. Okay, so next we will be see the insert operation. Insert means we will adding a new element in search. So a new key is always inserted at the leaf, and we start search key from the root until we hit a leaf node. That means when we go for the insertion operation, we will be insert the node at the leaf node of the tree, and for that we will be search until we hit a leaf node. Once a leaf node is found, where the new node is to be added as the child node of that leaf node. You can see, let's consider this is our binary search tree. In binary search tree, 100 is the root node, and the element those are present at the left subtree which is less from 100, and the element which is greater from the root node key, that is 100, these are present at the right subtree, and we want to insert the element 40. So when we go for inserting a element, first we will be compare that element with the root element. If that value is greater from the root element, then the insertion operation is go for the right subtree, and if that value is less from the root node, then the insertion operation is go for the left subtree. So you can see 40 is less from this root node, so we will be go for the left subtree insertion procedure. So again 40 is compared with 20, as 40 is greater from 20, then we will go for the right subtree. Again at the right subtree we get another element or another key, that is 30. 30 is again compared with 40, so 40 is greater from the 30. So as we are searching a leaf node where we want to insert the new element 40, so this is our required leaf node, that is we can insert 40 at the right subtree of the 30. You can see here at the right subtree of 30, 40 is inserted. Okay, so this is the procedure how we can insert the keys into the nodes of the binary search tree. Okay, then we will go for the deletion operation. When you want to delete an element from the binary search tree, there are three possibilities are arise. Deletion means you want to delete a node from the binary search tree. So, deletion can going on three possibilities, that is node to be deleted which may be a leaf node, or the node to be deleted which may contain one node, or the node which is to be deleted may contain two nodes. Okay, these are the three possibilities. So, first we will be see the node to be deleted is a leaf node. This is a very simple process to remove the node which is present at the leaf node of the binary search tree. You can see, suppose we want to delete, this is our binary search tree and we want to delete the node 20. You can see 20 is the leaf node and simply remove that node and the deletion operation is executed. Okay. So, when we delete 20 from this binary search tree, you can get our tree like this. So, you can see 20 is present as the left node of the node 30 and simply we remove the node 20 and this side is null. Okay. And we will be see the second case, and the second case is node to be deleted has only one child. This is our second case. You can see this is our binary tree, this is our binary search tree, and in this binary search tree 50 is the root node and this contain two node, that is 30 and 70. 30 is the left subtree and 70 is the right subtree according to the principle of the binary search tree. Again 30 contain node 40 which is greater from the 30 which is present at the right subtree, and 70 contain two node, that is 60 and 80. 60 and 80 are present according to the left and right subtree of the node 70. Okay. And we want to delete the node which has only one child. In this binary search tree we have a node that is 30 contain only one child, that is 40. In this case, copy the child to the node and delete the child. Okay. So, that means what? Suppose we want to delete 40 from this location. So, simply move 40 to its corresponding root node because we want to delete the node which has only one child. So, 30 is the node which contain only one child. So, 40. So, when we delete the node 30, we will be simply remove the child node of that node to its original parent node positions. So, when we remove 30 from this location, 40 will move to its parent node. Okay. Suppose we want to delete 30. So, 30 is to be deleted. After deleting 30, you can see 40 is removed to its parent node. That means 40 becomes the left subtree node of the 50 and right subtree of the node became as usual. That is the 70 is which is greater from 50 which is present at the right subtree, and at the 70 60 present at the left subtree and 80 is present at the right subtree of the 80. After deleting 30 we get our BST like this, that is binary search tree, and you can see after deleting 30 still it satisfy the binary search tree property, that is the node which is present at the left subtree of the node is lesser from the root node, that is 40 is lesser from the root node 50, and similarly the right subtree node those are present at the node 50 are greater from this node, that is 70, 60 and 80 are greater from the node 50. Okay. So, this is the example about to delete a node which contain a single child. Okay. Next case is node to be deleted has two children. So, first case is the node is a leaf node. Second case is the node contain only one child, and third case is node to be deleted has two children. That means the node must have its left child and also right child. In this case, the important thing is that in order to successor is needed only when the right child is not empty, and in this particular case in-order successor can be obtained by finding the minimum value in the right child of the node. Okay. So, we have already discussed about the traversing procedure of the binary tree, that is in-order traversal, pre-order and post-order traversal. So, we will be replace the node by its in-order successor. Okay. So, as this is our node, you can see the node 70. Okay. contain two children, that is 50 and 80, and also the node 50 which also contain two children, that is 40 and 70. We can execute any one of the examples. Suppose in this case I want to delete the node 50. Okay. So in this case the important thing is that the in-order successor is needed. If we traverse this node in in-order traversal method, what will be the traversal result? So let us say the one example, the node to be deleted has two children. So consider this is our BST. Suppose we want to delete the node 50, and the important thing in this case is we need the in-order successor is needed. That means first we will be traverse this BST by using in-order traversal. Okay, we know that in case of in-order traversal, we first traverse our left subtree and then root, then right. So if we traverse this BST by using in-order traversal method, so first we will be traverse the left subtree, that means first we will be traverse the node 40, then the root node, okay, that means 50, and then we will again go for the right subtree, okay. And when we go for the right subtree, there is another subtree. So first we will be traverse the left subtree, that is 60, then we will traverse the corresponding root node, that is 70, then we will be traverse the root node, traverse the right subtree, that is 80. So our traversal result is 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80, and we want to delete the node 50, and when we want to delete the node 50, we need its in-order successor, okay. And during traversal, I am just discuss about that after 50 the element 60 is traversed. This 60 is the in-order successor of the node 50, okay. And when we delete the node 50, the in-order successor can obtain by finding the minimum value in the right child of the node. So automatically 60 will move towards root node position or the number which is to be deleted, and 60 is the in-order successor of that data element. And when I move 60 at that position, you will be see that the tree became in BST or not. You can see 70 is present at the right subtree of the node 60, and at the right subtree of the 70, 80 is present, and also at the left subtree of the 60, 40 is present. So this satisfies the binary sort tree properties. The left subtree contain lesser value from its root, and the right subtree contain the greater value from its node. Okay, this is the procedure how we can delete a node which has two children. In the same process, we can also delete the element 70, because 70 also contain two children, that is 60 and 80. If we want to delete 70, first we will be traverse the node in in-order traversal, and when we traverse this node in in-order traversal, we will get our traversing result, that is 40 first traverse, 40 is first traverse, then after 40, 50 will traverse, then after 60 will traverse, then after 70 will traverse, then after 80 will be traverse. So as we are deleting the node which has two child, and in this case we will need the in-order successor, and in this when we delete 70, the in-order successor of the node 70 is 80. Okay. Simply remove 70 from this BST and move 80 at the position of 70, and when we place 80 in place of 70, we will be see the tree satisfy the BST properties or not. Yes, it satisfy the BST property, because when we place 80 at this location, at the left subtree of the 80 contain the lesser value, that is 60 is present at the left subtree. Okay, and in this way we can delete the node those are present as the leaf node of the tree, or the node which has only one child, or the node which is to be deleted has two children. Okay, so this is all about different operations in binary search tree. We have seen that in binary search tree how can we search a particular element, how can we add a new element in binary search tree, and also we can delete an element from binary search tree, that is the element may be a leaf node, the element may have one child, or the node may have two child. So next class we will be see more details about tree. Thank you.